American nationals, let me just start off by saying this. Never in the history of reality have a people come together and done something so monumental and significant as what we're doing now. You have to understand the preponderance, the effect of the mind state that the American national has, in that while the whole freaking world is crumbling and falling down around us, we are uniting. We are uniting. That is an exciting. Maybe it has not set into you yet. Do you know how difficult it is to get people to unite in the midst of chaos? Do you know that there are people worldwide who are asking what their purpose is, to try to figure out where they fit in the grand scheme of things? Do you also know that while that is going on around the world, I'm not talking about just in the quote unquote United States, I'm saying in the world, do you realize that in the midst of all that happening, that you, American national, both women and men, are building a society, a nation, in the midst of everything that's going on? Do you realize how powerful that is? I don't think most of you understand what's really going on here. All right? So it's my job as the Chief Correspondence Director to get you to understand exactly how powerful this cause, this moment in history is. It's my job to motivate you to realize what is actually taking place and what is transpiring under your very own nose. As I cruise around my home city, my home state, city, county, whatever. All right. I thought it fitting for me to switch on the camera here and just to motivate you just a little bit more, because there is greatness happening and you are part of that greatness. Your name, as you become involved, will be etched into the history. Not the history books of the legal system, but in the history of your people, your nation, your children. This very moment defines us all. And you're part of that. How you like that? So what got me fired up, you're asking, right? Like, I may be a bit uncharacteristic right now, but I'm feeling inspirational. I'm inspired. You know why? It's weird, right? Check this out. I stopped into, call it what you will. I stopped into the local beer house, and I'm not talking about BEERHOUS. I'm talking about IERHAUS. And to my German individuals, people, members, family, you may understand what I'm saying. Here up north, where we say things like "yeah, der hey," and you get what I'm saying? All right. Well, anyways, I stopped into a local beer house, and this thing is huge, and it inspired me. Why did it inspire me? Because this is a people who understands their nation and their nationality, and they have pride in their nation. Now, me myself. Interesting day today. I'm going to tell you all around. You know how I say make it a grand day or a great day, have a grand rising? Well, this truly today was great and grand. Because I got the opportunity to experience someone else's pride and nationality, that being in the German nationality, And I got to see how the people take pride in their culture. And furthermore, the compound that they operate in, that, I mean, it's hidden, but it's huge, huge. Great food, obviously great drinks, beer, whatever. You know, I partook of the Heffenweisen, I think it was. Yeah, but good shit. Oops. You won't hear that often, but you're hearing it now. Because obviously I'm feeling good. Like I'm inspired, and I'm here to inspire you. So I guess in a nutshell, if all the other nations can do this, I mean, in my particular state, we have or city, county, whatever, we have the Italian Community Center. We have now, I just experienced the beer house, the Bavarian beer house here in my city. I never even knew it existed. But one of my friends, a good friend of mine, Stephen French, took a job there and started working there. And that's how history will be affected and changed, because of my friend working at a place, and he is what they call African American. But because he works there, that opened up a door for me to come in. And guess what? That door being open allowed me to culture a business opportunity with the event coordinator. I'm telling you people that enough is enough. The whole race issue, the division that is caused by your local politicians and governmental politicians, enough is enough. Networking is the thing. That is the new power. Networking. Discover the potentials of network. Stop being divided by what you've heard, by the narratives that blacks don't like whites and whites don't like blacks. Stop. It's holding us all back. We don't have to live in accordance with the narratives of our forefathers and foremothers. If I had not stopped in there, perhaps I would not have been this motivated today. Do you get where I'm going with this? And I'm so glad I did. And no doubt, there probably were people in there that were looking at me weird, like, what are you doing in here? And do you not know that we're Germans? And maybe. But frankly, I don't give a damn. Because I got what I needed. And that's what that's natural. That's what nature is all about. All right? So those who will have hang-ups, we'll let them have hang-ups. But I'm there to get something. And I got something today. And I want to pass that along to you. Don't believe the hype, as they used to say in the 90s. Stop following the narratives. There are white people, there are brown people, there are red people, there are yellow people that have something for you. Go find it. And that's what the American nation, the American National Consulate is all about. We will not be divided by the narrative. We will grow in strength and courage, and we will make a difference out here. And those who seek to divide us by our skin color, by our languages, our cultures, and all that, I choose not to let that affect me. I will use it to my advantage. And that's what transpired today. And so I just want to drop this little nugget on you, that all my American nationals out there, this is what we are doing. This is what we are about. Let those that will be divided, let them be divided. And let those that will be strengthened by our differences Let us be strengthened. Enough is enough for the narrative. Stop buying into it, because it's not reality. Let me tell you what reality is. Reality is that we all bleed the same color. I know it's cliche, but it's truth, and no one can refute that. So let us love, enjoy, experience each other's cultures, and use that as incentive to grow. How about that? How about we start being leaders, each and every one of us? How about that? That's what I'm choosing to do. And that's why my life was changed today. And your life can be changed. Do something different. I would have never gone into a beer house. But I did, and I'm so glad I did. And I got to experience their cultures. And you know what? I actually had a lengthy conversation with a 60-something-year-old man from Hungary. And you know what happened from that conversation? He will be calling me. And guess what? He may even be one of your brothers in this American nation. With that being said, 11 minutes and 32 seconds. May this be your inspiration to make a difference from this day forward. Because we will not be divided by culture, by our differences. And in fact, we will let our differences unite us. And with that being said, oh boy, I got to speed up here. You've been informed, and in that information, you've been made free. What are you going to do with it? Courtney, KNOWLEDGEWELL Media, signing out.